Guys, tonight for dinner, I'm making sub sandwiches and I need to show you how I make the perfect bun. These are the softest buns you will absolutely ever make. You'll never need another recipe, you guys. To my electric mixing bowl, I'm gonna add 3/4 of a cup of warm milk. I took it straight out of the fridge into the microwave for 50 seconds. 1 tablespoon of sugar. And now we just need 3/4 of a tablespoon of yeast, and any yeast is fine. We're gonna give this a really good mix and then gonna let it sit on the counter for about 5 minutes to let that yeast activate. So this is how your yeast should look like when it has bloomed. It's nice and frothy on the top of the milk there. This is what you're looking for. Now, if your yeast doesn't do that, it doesn't come to the top and it doesn't get all frothy, don't continue. Your buns will not work. 1 egg. Reminder that your yeast does need to be stored in the fridge once opened. A very important thing. It says it right on the actual container itself. So that was 1 egg going in with a tablespoon of oil, and I'm using olive, 1/2 cup of water. So here's another look at that yeast as I started to add ingredients. As you can see, it's all frothy there, bubbly. That's again what the yeast needs to look like. Adding in about a teaspoon of salt. Now I'm gonna start incorporating some all-purpose flour. I'm gonna start with 3 cups. I'm gonna throw it into my electric mixer on medium speed with the dough hook, and medium speed's around 4 or 5. Like I always say when making bread, start low. I am starting at 3 cups, but if you are nervous, just add 2 cups, put it in the mixer or mix by hand, and continue to add more flour until you get the perfect consistency. Sorry about the noise. My daughter does have a bunch of friends over and they are outside in a water slide. I ended up incorporating 3.5 cups of all-purpose flour. This is how my dough looks. It is extremely soft and stretchy. It's a little tacky. It's not super sticky, but it is kind of sticky. I could have probably added a slight bit more flour, but I'm gonna leave it just this way. So try to get your dough as close to that as you can. Again, start low, work your way up. Greasing my bowl with a little bit of olive oil. We're gonna cover this and we're gonna let this rise about 1 hour until it doubles in size. It has been 1 hour. I had to switch bowls because I needed to make something else with my electric mixer. Now you can make your subs any size that you want. I'm going with really large tonight, so I'm gonna divide this into 5. So I weighed them and they are exactly 180 grams each. Now each one, we're gonna just start rolling into our shape that we want. Now to a cookie sheet, I have one of these sub pans I just got on Amazon, and you absolutely do not need these. You can just lay them onto a cookie sheet with some parchment. And now I'm just gonna continue with the rest. They are all rolled out. We're gonna cover them and let them do a second rest. They did a second rest for a lot longer than I expected them to. I got a little distracted, so it's been about 45 minutes, but they look fabulous. To a bowl, I'm just gonna add some grated Parmesan and some Italian seasoning. And now what I like to do is mush these two together, really incorporate them. If you don't, I find the Italian seasoning just sinks to the bottom, but this way it actually like incorporates the two of them together. Gonna brush them with an egg wash, just 1 egg I scrambled.
Dough looks good.
Thank you. Miss Subway around here.
Can you make me a plain one?
Sure, of course. I always do.
Are they cooked?
Not yet. The 4 of them, I'm gonna add some of this Italian cheese, and 1 of them I'm gonna leave plain for Harper. They're going in the oven at 350 degrees. Speak for themselves. My house smells like Subway right now. Look at how beautiful these subs are. They turn out beautiful every time. Like the perfect sub bun. And guys, these are just so delicious. This one is Harper's. Like, look at how soft. You can't get a softer bun, guys. The perfect copycat of your favorite fast food chain, but way better. Like, way better. Now these came out about 15 minutes ago and they are still extremely warm. They are just so soft. I have to show you what the inside looks like. Look at the steam coming off of them. But they're so soft. Like, so soft, they're almost falling apart in my hand.